Hey guys, it's Jenny with Roots and Wings Furniture, and as we are going through the week talking about kitchens, I said that, sorry, Tucker decided to start drinking water right as I started this, so I'm sure you can hear that in the background. Hold on a second. Tucky! That's what happens when you go live. Anything can happen. It can be a dog drinking water next to you or a kid coming down the stairs. You never know. So, sorry, he's really thirsty right now. Tucker! Okay, now we're done with that. Anyways, let's start again. I am Jenny with Roots and Wings Furniture, and as we are talking about kitchens this week for our Spacelift series, I wanted to take a little bit of time and focus on eat-in kitchens and kitchen tables, because I think a lot of people have kitchen tables, maybe in lieu of a dining room, or maybe to eat breakfast at and do homework at and all that kind of thing. So I just want to talk about shapes of tables and things that may work better in your space than not, and then ways we can keep it either formal or casual, and give you a couple ideas. So when we first moved in, we had a round table here, and we actually got a glass top table when we first got married and before we had kids. And as soon as we had kids, it was always fingerprints all over. So if you are in the market for a table, think about who is using it and if it's actually going to work for you. If you have fingerprints all over your table all the time, unless you really like cleaning glass, it was just something that drove me nuts. So I knew I had to change to a more durable surface while we have kids, little kids, and it just works a lot better for us. I made this table. It is a wood top table and it's square. Like I say, we had a round table in this space beforehand. And a round table is great if you are needing to get, if you're going to be walking around it, if your eating area is in a passageway where you need to get through, consider a round table because it's just a lot easier to get around. However, I think that a square or rectangular table will seat more people. Because on this square table, we get one chair per side, and then since I have there's 5 in our family, I almost said 5 kids, 2 sit on one side because they're little kids, and it works. But anyway, so think about how many people you need to sit at your table regularly, and then try and size it accordingly. You do need to make sure, and also just think about the space of the chair to the cupboards. These are my cupboards here, or the wall on this side. Make sure you can scoot out so you're comfortable and then walk around it. So just think through those kind of things as you are, if you have a table. And you know if it works or not, because it's either something that drives you nuts or it's something that works real well for you. So that's kind of the difference between a round or a square or rectangular table. So I wanted to talk about that. Another thing to think about, especially, well, for any shaped table, you can also add a banquette seating along the side. That can look a lot more built-in and custom. Or if you either can't or don't want to go built-in, also think about a bench, either a church pew type of bench, or even just a bench without a back can definitely go along one side of the table. That can give you some more seating. You don't just have to put one person per side. You can squeeze a few more people in on a bench. And some of those benches are great. They have storage underneath, so it can give you extra storage. So also just something to think about that. Okay, and then I wanted to show you a couple of other things I have. Oh, I wanted to keep my kitchen eating area a little bit more casual. So I have my wood top table, and then I painted my chairs bright green. I'm pretty sure you can see that's green there. And that's kind of our house color. It's kind of the color that goes in each room throughout the first floor, and it just touches of it. It's not like there's any colors, any walls this color. But I showed you my green entry chair, and it's that same color green. So these chairs are just fun and more casual. And they're scratched up from the kids, and it's okay because it totally goes with that distressed look that's in right now. So it all works. It all works. Someday I can change my mind and I can paint them all blue and it works, right? Okay, so something else I'm going to show you. I'm going to flip the camera around here. And I'm going to show you this. I have some dishes that I like to collect. They're ironstone. And so on the opposite wall, we are still in my little eat-in kitchen area. I have a shelf, and I just keep my fancier dishes up there, and I still use them. They're accessible, so I see them. I can pull them down. I can put flowers in the vases, and I can just use them, and they're right there. So it's not only decor, but it's also extra storage. So just a thought: if you have some special dishes, maybe you can get them out, and so you can look at them and admire them, and also use them. And then another thing, I use a dresser, just a real simple dresser, as a little buffet. I don't usually put food over there, although we could if we were having a party. But that little dresser holds some extra placemats and tablecloths, but also all of my kid coloring books and extra charging cords and all kinds of junk can fit in that dresser, and it's out of sight. I don't have to see it. Everyone kind of knows what's in there. It's kind of the command center, but it's all hidden away, so it stays nice and clean. And that dresser, I'll tell you, I just got for like 25 bucks at an auction, and it has lasted us a long time. So think about something like that, just a real simple piece that you can incorporate. And I will say that I love a black piece in each room because I really think it grounds the space. I've thought a few times about painting that a color, but I just love a black piece, just one, and it just grounds the space and makes it, I don't know, just a place for your eye to rest and land. So think about something like that, a real simple dresser that you can include in your space. Okay, let me flip you around one more time. There we go. Okay, so that's what I have for you as far as eat-in kitchen areas. Please don't forget, if you have any questions regarding any kitchen ideas, feel free to ask Kristin or I. If you do any changes, or if you want to share your kitchen or your eating area, please hashtag Spacelift, and we will check it out on Facebook or Instagram. So I hope you're enjoying this series so far, and I am trying to do a DIY light fixture for you tomorrow. I'm not sure it's going to work, but that's my plan, so stay tuned for that. And speaking of light fixture, I want to show you one more thing. Okay, in this room, we're going to go off here. Something that's real easy to do for some simple lighting. This just came from Habitat Restore. So it was a real cheap light fixture, and I spray painted it, the oil red bronze. And then to give it the farmhouse look, I did a little bit of burlap fabric there over the cords. But think about something like that for your kitchen area. It's not as formal as a dining room, but it was just a real simple project, and kind of goes with the theme, so it gives us good light. So anyways, I wanted to give you a little tour, show you around. Hope you all have a great afternoon. Enjoy the fall weather wherever you're at, and we will talk to y'all soon. Bye.